humans being made in the image of God, all humans being a way to serve God in their weakness, gave inherent value to every human on earth. Even the sinners, even the bad people, even the poor people, even the terribly sick, even the resentful. These were all opportunities for service, opportunities to help the modern incarnation of God being tortured on the cross. They were all opportunities to give the sip of water that was handed on a sponge to the people Christians call God. And we talked about refusing to serve, refusing to help as a blasphemy against the reflection of God in each of us, against the Christ each person who suffered represented and embodied while they suffered. Back then we knew that if we abandoned the least of us, if we abandoned the suffering and the needy around us, we were abandoning Christ. That was discussed explicitly in sermons. I've heard this in sermons. Meanwhile, if we humiliate the poor and the sick, if we leave them to rot, if we laugh at them, we know that we are not the Good Samaritan. We know that we are the evil people who walked by the suffering when we should have been a neighbor, when we should have loved and succored and supported those around us, as Jesus did and as Jesus told all Christians to do. When we don't do that, when we degrade the sick and the poor, when we abandon them, we act like the Roman soldiers who washed their hands of Jesus' plight, who drew lots for his clothing, who beat and whipped him, who nailed him up, who laughed at the status of kingship that he assumed amongst his people. We become like them. We become the tormentors of the divine. But now we've become enamored of the prophets of prophets. We've decided that the wealthy soldiers and not the suffering criminals are the people who deserve our allegiance and our assistance. We've decided that persecution of the poor is correct, abandonment of the needy is correct, because they're just not worthy. They're not working hard enough, they're not doing enough, and therefore we ought to let them die. If God wanted to save them, so these preachers teach people, God would, but he doesn't, so he shouldn't.